Hello, hi, it's me. I'm back. Alright, let's just hop right into it. Let's make it fast. So, ensnaring slam. Ensnaring, let's slow down quick. Ensnaring slam is the first aspect we're going over for strand hunter. As you can see, it's cool. You jump in the air, you press your class ability, or your area ability button, whatever. And you slam down and suspend the enemies in an 8-meter radius. This is cool. I don't know if it's like the best thing, but it's cool, so I put it in almost all of my hunter builds just because this is so cool. Who doesn't want to fly around like Spider-Man and shit? Alright, so next up, Threat Inspector. You use your dodge, so your actual dodge on the ground. You'll make a decoy. Um, if enemies get too close to the decoy, then they will take damage upon its explosion. Um, and it explodes on its own. If the enemy doesn't get too close to the decoy, you can just shoot it and do the same thing. Also, whenever it explodes, it makes 2 threadlings. So, nice. I think this is better in PvP, where Threat Inspector takes away aim assist. It like puts aim assist on it instead of the player character. Um, and I think it also pings on the radar, so yeah, move on. Whirling Maelstrom. I think Whirling Maelstrom is the move here. This is the one that you care about. On Strand Warlock, in my opinion. If you shoot a tangle, you get a Beyblade tangle, or if you throw it, either way, if you break it, and it will chase down the enemy. Um, it damaging things can proc both Thread of Generation and Thread of Fury simultaneously, which is nice. And that's all it does really, but it does a okay amount of damage, so it's just constant extra dot damage basically, which is nice. Um, Seems to be the theme for Strand actually, like dot-esque damage. All right, now we're gonna go over Widow Silk. It gives you 2 grenade charges at base, and if you're using your grapple, you will make a grapple anchor at the place that you use your grapple grenade, which you can then repeatedly use you and your teammates can use a grapple charge to grapple to it, which is nice. Cool, really cool. I don't think that the grapple thing is like super necessary because I don't really see a way for Hunter to repeatedly use this grenade melee thing and make it like really strong, unlike the other 2 classes. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just saying I don't see it. So I don't think this is powerful in that regard, but it is powerful that it gives you a second shackle grenade, so just more suspense. Like you can run this and the ensnaring slam together, and you got 3 ways to pick things up. Just everything's picked up all the time, which is also a really valid playstyle, in my opinion. Alright, Threaded Spike is your melee. This thing is kind of complicated, but it's one of the best melees in the game. Um, the simplest way to put it is you throw it out, and the more hits it gets, the more melee energy you get back. And if you catch it when it comes back by pressing your melee ability button again, it will give you even more ability, up to 100% if you hit 5 enemies and catch the spike. This is also not mentioning that it is one of the highest damage melees in the game. Um, just doing a bunch of damage, clearing out red bars with ease. And it severs the targets as well. So if it doesn't kill them, it'll sever them, which will make them deal less damage. So you can use this as a room wide. You don't do any damage to anything, which is also really good. Yeah, I just realized that the sound was playing on that one. All right, and now we're going for Silk Strike. This is the only super you get for a Strand for a Hunter. Um, your heavy attack is the spin. The spin doesn't do a bunch of damage, but it is really good for clearing out a bunch of ads at once. Your light attack is more like a heavy attack where you throw the spike in front of you, dealing a massive amount of damage, if you want to be honest with you. There used to be a bit of a sweet spot for it where if you hit the enemy with just the tip, just the tip, then you would get like crit damage. But I guess that was too hard for people, which makes me a little disappointed because I like the skill gap aspect, whatever. Um, so they just kind of buff the damage like to be in between the base and the tip damage and just give it to you all the time, which is why it looks like you're doing crits whenever you sling this thing at people. Now this is a really high damage super. You can use it in both DPS situations and ad clear situations. Now it is a desperate DPS situation type deal, so you know we're not doing this on purpose unless you're building into that basically meaning start your skills, but it's really good. Also, if you have the ensnaring slam aspect, you can infinitely jump and slam down. It does cost you energy, but you can string up a whole crew of people just because. It also takes over your base grenade and gives you the grapple grenade no matter what while you're in the super, and it works the way that you imagined that it does. So, yeah, that is the Strand Hunter. I really like the Strand Hunter, actually. Honestly, I feel like I should play it more. Just a lot of cool stuff going on with it is my take. Lots of cool stuff going on with it. So yeah, later.